time to try out some Bant spirits. Ooh, rip Dokumoy. Wait, why is my timeout button not working? Could someone time out Dokumoy for me, please? Thank you. Thank you, Yaylee. I appreciate you. The buttons on my stream deck aren't working. It's so heartbreaking. Need to set them up again this evening. I think a Turbo Fog build could be good in Historic. What are you using as your card advantage engine? As like the thing you're building towards, I guess. What do I want to get rid of? Maybe a Watcher, because I already have one. Or is like all these get their costs reduced by Watcher? Seems legit. No! I have regrets. Don't take my Watcher of the Spheres. Okay, sure. Acceptable. Sadly, I think this Watcher of the Spheres is going to meet a cruel fate via other means. Maybe this is loose. Maybe I meant to play like another 2-drop this turn so that I can go Watcher into 2-drop next turn rather than just getting this killed. Grixis. That was maybe a bit loose. I have regrets. Okay, this is a spirit. That's good. Was not sure. This one's pretty solid. Hopefully they just fire for a removal spell here, and then I get to land my Kira. Gosh, they already have 4 cards in their yard for a Scanter. That's so gross. I'm worried about just getting Kira countered. I also feel like I need to get this card down as soon as possible, so... Five in yard, yep. I guess I could have pre-combated one of these. And that would play around like Shark Typhoon anyway. Five mana. Yeah. Probably have pre-combated there. Alright, this is fine. We can still bounce the shark. They go to 9. They get to flip a Scanter, but if we draw a land, next time we can double Phantom. Threaten lethal. Guild Summit didn't seem that bad. In Field of the Dead. I think that's just kind of because like everything's good in Field of the Dead. When your deck is busted, you can use whatever card advantage engine you want and you'll probably be fine. Alright. Well. Doesn't feel like we earned this victory, but I'm gonna take it. Doesn't feel like we earned that one, but... Let's bring in the Spell Pierce, bring in the Veto. Do I want some Disdainful Strokes? This hits Languish. My opponent earned their defeat, indeed. Is there any list I recommend for Field of the Dead? Not presently. I need to start trying out that deck. Oh, that's large selection of decks. I have not tried it out yet. I am fully aware that that Field of the Dead is just the best thing to be doing, and that I'm probably wasting my time trying out other decks. But I want to mess around with some stuff before I lock myself into just infinitely playing Field forever and ever and ever. How many creatures do I have at the moment? 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22... Okay, so if I bring in some strokes, I'm on like the low end for Coco.
3 freaking years, what the hell?
Nathan with the 3 whole years of support. Good to see you, friend. It was great seeing you in person recently too. I hope you're still doing well. Hell yeah. Well, that makes sense, Grant. Mayhem deck. I think the red-black sack decks are really legit. I need to try out those too. Those just seem on paper like they have to be awesome, right? Everyone who's been trying them out has been raving about them. Okay, I think the Mayhem Devil decks are probably still just great, even in Historic. Alright, for Doracia, goodbye Coco, I assume. It's like, all this is so redundant, and this is our card advantage card. Just naturally good against the control deck. How long before you can hit Mythic? It is not a race. You'll get there when you get there. Like, my general advice for the whole climbing ladder thing is pay very little attention to where you are on ladder. And just, you know, try and learn and improve, and you'll get there when you get there. Alright, so we have our 4 mana locked up for the Coco. I believe I'm just going to keep holding open these Lofty Denials. Don't really want to cast an Eagle and get languished. I can Coco in their end step anyway. Maybe they have the counter for it, but got to get through that counter somehow. Ooh, Sensor. Oof. God, I really need to draw more lands here. One more land. Do I just run out an Eagle? If I get languished, it's so heartbreaking. Even like a removal spell into Bolus is heartbreaking, but I guess these like don't even do much to stop Planeswalkers because a single removal spell. Whatever. I'll cast my stupid Eagle. Hey, Gatekeeper. Yeah, you climb up through percentages. Sure. And then that gets you into the top 1200 eventually. Yeah, Sorcery Spirits are not ideal. Maybe against a control deck. I meant to have the Nebelgast Herald in instead of this post board. Just because sorcery speed 3-drops are really awkward with counterspells. Alright, Bolus gets to kill a thing, but then I get to kill a Bolus. That's fine, it's like 5 mana 1-for-1. My heart will go on. Let's play this. If they languish me, I get to resolve a Spectral Sailor to rebuild. It's fine. Down comes the bolus. Sure, another 5 mana kill spell.
All of the multiverse will bend to my will.
I just do not particularly care.
Perish.
Land. Well, this time I feel like I have enough pressure that I can just hold open my Lofty Denials and not really care about very much.
Time, Planeswalker.
Water Erasure. I guess I just let this resolve. It lets them know about the Rattle Chains, which is unfortunate, but if they then just like pass the turn to play around with Lofty Denial, I get to draw a card, which is fine. They took the Eagle? That's like the worst card in my hand, right? This is an aggressive Lofty Denial, but I kind of want to get them dead at some point. Feels fine. Get down the Rattle Chains. Ooh, so this is 3, 6, 7, 8. I still have my Lofty Denial up. This means I don't get completely obliterated by like a Cry of the Canarium, because this would keep my Shacklegeist alive. Sick. Alright, got that match win with Bant Spirits. Hell yeah.